Hey everybody, it's Jody Seeley with Our High River, giving you ways on how you can get connected in your community this weekend. And we had a little bit of snowfall this week. Reminds me to remind you that we're looking for snow angels in our community. Now you can sign up and get assigned different addresses to help out with Kate through our FCSS office with the town of High River. And you can do that by contacting her directly at the office and getting that assignment. Or if you don't want to be signed to that, it's just a friendly reminder to start shoveling your neighbor's sidewalks and having a little bit of fun with that. And we'd love you to share your pictures of you out shoveling and being a part of that in your neighborhood. If you've got great snow angels going on in your community, that would also be very cool. But if you would like to volunteer your time and help out with some seniors that are looking for some help, you can contact FCSS and ask for Kate. Speaking of in need of helpers, was chatting with the fine folks at the Foothills Salvation Army, and they are in need of a few different volunteers. They're looking for people to help with their kettle campaign. It'll be kicking off in the next couple of weeks, and they're looking for people for a variety of shifts, variety of days throughout their kettle campaign. So you can contact Katrina for that at the Salvation Army office. They are also looking for some help with people to sort and help sort Christmas hampers. So you can contact the Salvation Army office if you have some time that you could give over the next few weeks as they get geared up for their extremely busy holiday season. Coming up tomorrow, there's a cool event happening at the High River Library for kids aged 2 to 5. There's gingerbread house decorating happening at the library. Now this is absolutely free for you to bring your kids to. They just ask you to register in advance so they make sure they have enough supplies for everybody. So you can do that today and partake in gingerbread house decorating at 10:30 on Friday morning. Older kids will get their opportunity to take over the High River Library that afternoon. 3:30 tomorrow is when the Minecraft event will take over for kids aged 6 to 12. Again, absolutely free, and you can register by contacting the High River Library. Kaylee's school had a really cool opportunity and a private concert yesterday with a very well-renowned string quartet called the Ralston String Quartet. And you may or may not have seen them on CTV News last night, which is really cool. This quartet is performing in our community tomorrow night as a part of the High River Gift of Music Society series. Incredible musicians that come in. Now, if you haven't heard of this Ralston String Quartet, they just recently won the Banff International String Quartet competition, and they're on their way to Carnegie Hall in New York. You can see them tomorrow night at the High River United Church. You can get your tickets at highrivergiftofmusic.com. That show will start at 7:30, which is very, very cool. The High River Flyers have a home game tomorrow night. They'll be taking on Medicine Hat. I'm looking forward to you helping them pack that rink and cheer on the Flyers. Puck will drop around 8 o'clock. And I also heard word and saw in the Our High River volunteer app that they're looking for a couple of people to volunteer to be their announcer. Yes, would you like to be the voice of the High River Junior Flyers? They're looking for somebody to announce and someone to be the backup. And you have to be able to multitask, do some announcing, play some tunes, and have a whole lot of fun in the hockey arena. And you can contact Melissa for those details, and we have them all for you in the Our High River app. So maybe if you go check out tomorrow night's game, you can get a little feel for what that looks like, what that sounds like, and you can, take that inner announcer inside of you. I know it's in there, and have a whole lot of fun with that. Pixie Hollow is having an event this weekend, both Friday night and Saturday. They're shopping, they're launching a cool coffee bar, books, and a whole lot of fun. You can check out their Facebook event for more details. Believe it or not, I was kind of shocked at this today. The Millerville Christmas Market kicks off today through Sunday. I don't know how it's already time for Christmas markets, but here we are. And this one is really cool. A ton of our local vendors will be on hand for this Christmas market for the weekend. So if you're looking for something to do, you can go and check that out as well. I think it should be kind of cool. Want to let you know kind of a rundown for Sunday. It is Remembrance Day, and we are really blessed in our community to have an incredible Legion branch and lots of interaction within our community. And we're hoping to get as many people out as possible for that Remembrance Day ceremony on Sunday morning. So they're going to start off, the High River Legion starts off with this very incredible parade. It's their annual parade for veterans, and that will start at 9:30 on Sunday morning. It has both local veterans, regiments of scouts, cadets, the guides, fire services, and EMS, and they will march from the Legion branch all the way over to the Memorial Center. They're hoping that everybody who is partaking in the ceremonies for Sunday morning will be in their seats by 9:45. They will start our Remembrance Day service at 10 a.m. There will be a 2-minute moment of silence about 11, and then 11:05 is when the color party will exit back to the Legion. And they're doing an open house at the Legion between 11:30 and 2:30 on Sunday. So that means it's open to the public. Everybody can come and you can kind of gather and have a sense of fellowship and community, and remembering those who have given their lives and those continue to put their lives on the line for our freedom. So that is all taking place on Sunday, and there's tons of graphics, and we've shared that on our Facebook page too if you need a reminder of some of those times. But looking forward to our community getting together and remembering this. They are also taking some food bank donations if you want to drop those off either at the Memorial Center or at the Legion. So I think that is pretty cool as well. Tomorrow is there's a deadline to note coming up. It's not until next weekend, so Saturday, November 17th. There is an event for parents, caregivers, aunts, uncles, grandmas, grandpas, whatever. It's basically a parenting child event happening on the 17th. So they're looking for deadline tomorrow, one, because they're going to be providing free lunch. They're also going to be providing free childcare. So they need to make sure they have the numbers kind of in. So you need to register by tomorrow through Alberta Health Services or through Wild Rose Community Connections. And on Saturday the 17th, they're having 3 incredible speakers. Sue Stegmeyer from Literacy for Life is one. Dr. Hill, who is I believe a chiropractor, don't quote me on that, but he's in the medical field, and he's going to be talking about screen time with our kids and the effects not only on sort of some of the mental aspects of that, but also postural and how it sort of affects the body. And what's really cool is they say that they're going to talk about ways that it's one thing, right, as a parent to say, no more screen time, but what are some of those options that you can offer up as a parent and some help with that? And they've got another incredible speaker joining them. So it's just going to be equipping you with that toolbox for our kids to make parenting maybe a little bit easier. And they'll be also talking about the importance of the role of a dad in a child's life and whatever that looks like. Whether it's an actual dad or a stepdad or a grandpa or an uncle or a brother or what that looks like, but just helping equip your child care toolbox. So again, it's a completely free event, but they do need you to register by tomorrow, and there is some details on Facebook about that. So I just wanted to remind you of that deadline. Looking ahead a little bit, Monday there is a council meeting, so if you want to partake in that and come and join and see what our local council is discussing, that will be Monday afternoon. A heads up, of course, to Wednesday next week, right here in the Culture Center, we will be having the November Our High River Community Cafe. And what's really exciting about this cafe is we will be releasing your vital signs results. So you took the survey back in the spring. We have all of that information compiled together, and we will be presenting that to you on Wednesday night. Evelyn's is catering this event, so we're going to have incredible food. It's free. Come and go from 5 to 8. We'll be doing our vital signs presentation at 6 o'clock. And again, an opportunity for you to see what we're celebrating in our community, some priorities as we look into 2019. And there's a couple of those 8 key areas of life where we upgraded our score. So that's pretty exciting. So we really want you to come and join us with that on Wednesday night. And then of course, November is Family Violence Prevention Month, and our friends at Rowan House will be doing lots of different awareness campaigns throughout the month. On Thursday night of next week, Tanya Ryan, who is a local yogi and country music singer, is hosting a Warriors for Women event at the Field House at Alderside, which is going to be a fundraising event and yoga event for Rowan House. So you might want to check that one out in advance, as space will be limited for that event. And also to a shout out to our friends at MCG, which is formerly McBride Career Group. They now call themselves just MCG. It is Canada Career Month for the month of November. So they will be doing some cool events next week. Make sure you're checking out their social media to find out more about that. And as always, If by chance I've missed something that is happening this weekend, please post it in the comments below so that we can share that information. And a heads up to always connect with the Town of High River's community events calendar. That's our shared community events calendar at highriver.ca. You can submit your community events to be put on there. There's tons of events listed already, so just a reminder to check that out when you're planning events, to give it a quick look, make sure nothing else is happening that same date. And that's where we get a lot of this information from. So make sure you're posting your events, post them below, and just have so much fun getting connected in our community this weekend.